17 hours of flights later, 3 flights, and I am now in my first stop of my Euro trip, Milano! Yay! Honestly, not truly sure what I'm doing, just kind of fighting the jet lag, and I'm just walking along this like really cool canal right here, seeing if maybe I'll get something to eat. But I'm here! So, first day in Milan, and I just got done doing a walking tour. It was 3 hours long. It was nice. One thing though, it was in Spanish. Honestly, because I was like kind of late for the English one, which was half an hour earlier, and I was like, I mean, I could technically do it in Spanish. So I did. I mean, I didn't understand every single word, obviously, but I like, you know, I was fine, and I was talking to the people, and it was all good. I was definitely the only non-Latino though, which is really funny. But anyway, now I'm just exploring a bit more. Hey, just checking in from Milano. So it's the afternoon right now. I'm in this beautiful park. Just chilling. It's nice and quiet. Like all the parks in Europe. Every city seems to have like a nice big park where you can just come and chill. Anyway, so I did a free walking tour, as I mentioned, and it was in Spanish, and that was nice. I got to see a lot of things that I otherwise wouldn't have seen for myself. And then I did my own walking. I tried to hit up sites that I knew about. That weren't really covered on the walking tour. Like I went to the fashion district, I went to this castle called Castello Sforcena, something like that, but I didn't really understand what was going on there. So, hold on, something behind me. Ciao.
Allora,
No, no, grazie. Grazie.
Vitello?
I don't need it, no.
You don't need it?
No.
Where are you from?
From Canada.
Canada?
Yeah. Okay, sorry for the interruption. There's a guy just trying to sell me something. Oh, what was I saying? Yeah, I went to this castle, although I didn't really do much there. There wasn't a map for me, and I mean, at least it was free. Like I went in during the free hour, but there wasn't a map, so I wasn't really sure what to do and see. So I was like, okay, looks cool. I left, and now I'm in the park. Tomorrow I'm gonna go into the Duomo, but tomorrow I'm also leaving to the to Como, my next destination, in the afternoon. So yeah. That's my update. And by the way, yeah, people here are fashionable. Like every now and then you'll see someone dressed really well, and I'm like, yo, this is Milan. But yeah, so good. Oh, so good. So far, so good. Hey, so day 2 in Milan, and I'm on top of the Duomo right now. I already went inside. It's very beautiful. Over there is like an arc, and if you go inside, it's like a shopping center. Another day, another park. So this morning I went to the Duomo, and before that I went to like a bakery to have coffee and a croissant, and I had an amazing cappuccino. I was like, this is why I'm in Italy, for the cappuccino. But interestingly, apparently like milk-based espresso, so like cappuccinos or lattes are more considered a morning drink, and then after lunch it's more what's the word? Like it's more normal to have espresso. It's not really cappuccino. It's considered as kind of like a heavy drink to have after lunch. So that's interesting. So actually, when I was on the top of the Duomo, I noticed this from up there. So I was like, oh, so this building's here in Milan. So I looked it up, and now I'm here. It's the vertical forest. Or Busco Verticale, I suppose, in Italian. Anyways, time to go. Bye, Milan. Good morning from Como. Hello. So I just got off the boat. In a town that's my boat. My boat. A town called Angiorno. Basically because I need to get something to eat. So I think the next one will come back in an hour and a half. So that's how much time I have. Seriously, look how beautiful. So I just had a great lunch in this little village. I found a place that was it was more like a place that like supported local farmers and stuff. So I was like, yeah, that's my kind of style. I have to catch the ferry now if I want to get to this other place called Bellagio. And I apparently have 30 minutes. So I hope like the guy who told me that the ferry would come in 30 minutes wasn't wrong. But it's so pretty here. Como is so pretty. Look behind me. Look at that. Ah, it's amazing. Check out this view. I have it all to myself. Okay, so I'm in Bellagio now. I'm sweating buckets. It's quite hot. Looking for the viewpoint. So Bellagio's like in a really interesting situation in the lake where it's like at the fork kind of, like the lake kind of splits in two and Bellagio's right in the middle. So there's supposed to be a really good view of it. There should definitely be a high point somewhere, but I can't seem to find it. I'll find it though. In the meantime, the main town's that way. It's full of tourists, and I'm here in the back street trying to hide. So this is it. That's one fork of the lake over there. So like that, and then it flows this way and continues that way. The other fork comes from there. So yeah, how about that view? So that concludes my day at the Como Lake, taking the ferry. It was such a beautiful day. I'm really happy. And now I'm walking back to my hostel, actually, which has a really cool story. Basically, the hostel is situated halfway up a hiking trail here in Como. It's like 800 years old, and like apparently the guards who used to work at the watchtower nearby like lived there, like went there to sleep and then went to the watchtower to work. So it has history to it, and now it functions as a hostel and a restaurant with really good food. And so it's, oh my god, I need to catch my breath. So it's like isolated from the rest of Como, obviously, but it was so nice last night. It was so nice. Like I just stayed there and socialized with everyone who was there. You kind of like become a community with everyone who's there. It's really cool. Oh yeah, and because it's up halfway up a hiking trail, if you keep going like 10 more minutes, you're gonna get to this beautiful panoramic view of Como, which I will show now. It's stunning. I went to see it last night.
So he voted Brexit, and all us kids were like, "Dad, you're an absolute fucking arsehole. What the hell?"
Okay, so this is the hostel, and this is where the hike starts. So I'm going to take you with me on this hike. Let's go. Or, as the Italians say, andiamo. Okay, almost there. It's like a good 10-minute walk, and it's deceptively difficult. It goes like uphill pretty like strongly. But oh my god, look at the piggies. Oh, I think those are the wild boars they were talking about. Whoa. Arrivato. Yay. So I'm up here at the summit, and that is also the watchtower that I was talking about. Yeah. Como. It's beautiful. Hello! Second day in Como, and I have a friend. Hi! This is Jenny, she's from South Africa. She works at the hostel, so she's a really nice person to have around while I'm exploring. So we're just chilling by the lake. This is Lake Como, obviously. And that is that's the funicular that will take us up to the top. So we're gonna do that soon. And there's also a big cathedral that we're hoping to visit if it's not closed. And that is all. Bye. So after you go up the cable car, the funicular, there's another 15-minute hike if you want to get to the landmark, which is a lighthouse. It's quite a high walk as well, so I'm very tired, but I'm here. So I'm hiking again, this time from the city to the castle, the watchtower that I was talking about that's next to the hostel. Hopefully I can make it there and have enough energy to get back to the hostel too. Yeah, I'm excited though, it's so beautiful. I'm pretty much here all by myself in this beautiful nature. Wow. So I just got done this very narrow, felt like took ages, took like 5-7 minutes, but it was very narrow and like very downhill. Like each step was, you know, very big, so I had to like jump pretty much between each step. Almost slipped a few times, but it's basically to get from the tower to the hostel. I'm still not at the hostel. I'm at a fork right now. I need to decide if I need to go this way or this way. But yeah, it shouldn't be too long now. Woo. I'm actually sweating so much. Those are the wild boars I was talking about. I actually did make it to my hostel. I almost doubted myself. I thought I'd be lost forever. But I made it. All's good. Now I get to take my well-deserved shower and have my well-deserved dinner.